concerned that having a prop in the kitchen you might lose some of your profits? You might eat you out of house at home?
I'm not that concerned, no. Well, he's fine, you know. There's plenty of food around, I'm sure we'd miss it if he did. But no, I think he's great. He's got genuine interest in what he's doing, so he's getting stuck in, work with the guys on the morning and evening service. So he's had a real introduction. But it's great, he's got a passion for food, and he's able to come in and be a part of our team. And obviously, he's not intimidated by obviously the environment, you know. And I'm sure he's enjoyed it.
What kind of tips has Michael given you?
Just delicate touches, you know, being playing in the forwards and stuff like that. You sort of got to work hard and graft, and you know, you got to have a bit of roughness about you. But with making little delicate dishes like this one, you know, you got to have that bit of finesse about you. So yeah.
So how's he done? Marks out of 10 for presentation?
Well, that's been a bit of fun. So he's done very well, but the guy said he's cracked on really well. I mean, he's used to working in a team of guys, and there's quite a lot of men here. We do have females too, but he's used to that team. And there's a lot of banter in kitchens. They work really hard. They're tight unit. So in many ways, there's quite a lot of synergy to him and working with the guys at Chiefs, the team unit. Everybody relies on each other to get things done, and they have different disciplines, and so do we. So we have like the mains, and then the starters, and then the desserts. So we have our own little areas, and they move around. So it's all about relying on each other, working together, good communication. I think that's a lot of synergy to what he has to experience within his chief role.
And you obviously grew up in Exeter as well.
Yeah,
How much do you follow the Chiefs? Do you get down to Sandy Park?
Yeah, I do. I'm very keen. Also involved with the Exeter Foundation, which is a charity that Tony set up, and follow the Chiefs hugely. I mean, these guys did an awesome job in the first year of the Premiership, and I think everybody's got a lot of respect for Exeter. And you know, they nearly took a few scalps there. Some big teams. I mean, some great moments there that we all shared. But they ran some of the best teams very close, and showed that they got a lot of talent and a lot of belief. And I think that's gonna certainly going to be great to see how they get on next season. And we all know we want to win the championship and the Premiership, so I really think that's going to be possible.
Do you think you can get Michael down there to do like the post-match team meetings or anything?
Maybe.
I've seen what your post-match meals are like.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us how you got involved with Michael, with the Abode Hotel as well?
I'm not always going to be playing rugby for the rest of my life, so I thought I'd like to take up a passion, you know, of doing something outside of footy and sort of get me away from the footy during the week and stuff like that. So I thought I spoke to Josh from the RPA, and he sort of got me in touch with Julian and Michael that way. So and when he came to me and said you could go in and work at Abode, I was really interested. So and it didn't take long from there. It was the next couple of weeks, and I was sort of in here doing little bits and pieces, a bit of prep and making sauces and stuff like that, so that was good.
And I think, Michael, you're running an academy, are you, at the Exeter College?
Yeah, we are. We're running an academy at Exeter College, my Caines Academy. But you know, the value of our industry is really great, and I think it's wonderful that he's taken up the interest, you know, and this shows what goes on in the kitchen, but also who see what goes on out front of the house. And he's more than welcome to come back and see all elements of what we do. And the value of our industry now is really being recognised, not just here in the southwest, but all over the UK and all over the world. And, you know, food and wine, and New Zealand's got a great food and wine culture coming up, and I think it's a real smart thing to do. Thinking ahead and seeing, and seeing hospitality and catering as an option to get into is, for me, makes sense. That's what I do. We do very well for it, so we're glad to see him, and then to build on our connection with the club. It's a great opportunity. It's great to be involved.
So you're going to open that out to all the Chiefs, and they're all going to be queuing up either here or at Exeter College.
Yeah, well, it's not easy. You know, they've got to be, they've got to be good. They have the selection done. But
I definitely eat them out of the kitchen. Those boys.
So who's the biggest eater? Who would be eating most of his Michelin star food?
It used to be Josh Motivisi, but he's left. So there's a few big eaters. Probably Ignacio Murias, little Italian boy. He can pack away a few plates at lunchtime. So.
Surely Chris Budgeon's up there too.
No, not really. He sort of picks all day, so he's a bit of a grazer. So it's normally the little guys you got to watch out for.
And just finally, how important is it, obviously when you're 20, 21, you think you're invincible, don't you, especially for the rugby player, you've had your challenges yourself, just to plan for the future?
It is, at 25 I thought I was invincible, had a car accident, lost my arm in that accident, and suddenly you realise that you're vulnerable. These guys can have a pretty bad accident in training or in a game, and that's their career in rugby out of the way. And I think it's really responsible of rugby union to look after their players and to make them think about a trade as well as the game itself. A lot of guys pick up injuries and then they're left to have to pick up a career. At least they're thinking about that in tandem. I think it's a really intelligent thing to do. They know they're not going to be in the game perhaps playing forever, perhaps involved with coaching, but not everyone gets that opportunity. So to take a skill that they've learnt alongside the rugby skill into a profession, I think it's very sensible and really, really important. And it's and we can be here to encourage them and help them. That's good.
And Exeter Chiefs, story of the season last season, top 4 finishes?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll be in Europe next season. Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Definitely. Striving for that. So.
European flavour then. Yeah. On the menu. Great, so thank you very much.